Day six. Day six. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Good morning. Nice to see you. Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Hi, Nick. Hiya. Hey, Jamie. Hey. Hi, Sophia. Thanks for being on here. Thank you for being here. It's day 6 of our challenge today. Day 6. How has that gone so quick already? And we're going to start our 4-day sprint today. Good to see you here. Format for today. I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but you're here. That's a good start. Maybe you've got your cup of tea or your cup of coffee or your treat here. We're going to do the whole journal together today. And then I'm going to introduce and hopefully invite some people in on the Instagram, maybe like to share some of their stories or just say hello. And then we're going to leave it there. So hopefully we're going to be 15, 20 minutes now. So first of all, I'd like you to introduce yourself. Hey, everyone just joining now. Hey, everyone just joining now. We're on day 6 and we're going to start our 4-day sprint today. So if you're watching this live, which you guys are now, right now, it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and we're going to achieve something big in those 4 days, something that you can't achieve in one day. It takes a few days to do. And that might be write something. It might be shoot something, organize something, proactively start something, but hopefully we're going to achieve something big in the next 4 days. So good morning, Caro. Thanks for being here. Hi, Dottie on the Instagram. Thank you on the YouTube. Hi, Sarah. Nice to have you here. Thank you for being here. Right. Hi, John. Right. Introduce yourself to me. Maybe say that out loud. We're not going out socially so much. Maybe that will change soon. You never know. Introduce yourself to me. Hello, I'm Richard. I'm an actor and I'm CTO and co-founder of WeAudition.com. Nice to meet you. Pop in the day of the week at the top. Sometimes that helps, especially during this lockdown period. If you're watching this live now, we're in the UK in lockdown. It's good to do that. Good to pop down a day of the week. And then we're going to put down at the top, day 1 of 4. If you're doing that challenge with me, hopefully you are. Day 1 of 4 for our mini sprint that we're going to do at the very, very top. Pop down the date if you like. It's useful. I am grateful for. What are you grateful for? Are there 3 things that you're grateful for? Maybe that's different from last time. I'm grateful for the internet working beautifully here, where I am today, even though they're out on the road actually digging it up. I am grateful for where I live. It's a lovely part of the world. I am very grateful for that. And I'm grateful for We Audition and our members and our pro members and our people who engage in the community. I'm grateful for you every day. I am. Tell me what I am. Not what I am, what you are. Tell me I am. Write that down. I am. Jaren and Andre, where are you? I'm going to have to email you, catch up with you. If you're being an accountability partner to someone, or if you ask someone else to be an accountability partner, check in with them. I am a great actor, great at learning my lines. For those of you who jumped on yesterday, I was doing a little job yesterday and they had the best teleprompter I've ever had. Learnt my lines for that. Didn't need to. It's always good to learn them, but it was huge. It was absolutely brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. So I could have it just there. I was very well aware of the script, but to have that there was a real comfort, and it meant that the day went much more smoothly than if I was worrying about my lines. I deserve. What do you deserve? I deserve. I deserve. What do you deserve? You do deserve that. You do. You deserve. I was going to share a few of my things as well. So I deserve to be successful. You know, that is something that you do deserve. Sometimes we worry about that. I deserve lots of things. Happiness, love, that comes up a lot. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be fit and healthy. Because I work out, because I eat healthily, I deserve to be healthy. Because I do my regular training, I deserve to be good. I deserve to be employed. I deserve to be in my chosen profession. All good options, whatever works for you. Hey, Chelly, thanks for joining us. Hey, Ben. Jamie, you're so sweet. He's just saying really nice things to us, and we really appreciate you. Okay, I accept. Is there anything that you accept? You know, some things happened yesterday. I accept that. Some things are happening in the world at the moment. 2 things we need to do. Note it down, throw it away. We're not going to let that ruin our life. We're not going to let that ruin our life. I kill all the plants that I own as well, Nick. I had one for my birthday this year. It's not doing well. I sometimes buy those, you know, herbs that you can have on the side. Yeah, you can kill those. I just eat them as quickly as it's just not. It's not something for me. I try. Can't be good at everything. Sometimes I add in this one, I love. I'm going to keep doing that this week. I love, because I think that's important. I love blank. And it's difficult to say that sometimes. It's difficult to say it out loud. If we're in actor mode, sometimes it's easier. But if we're being ourselves, and we're being ourselves too, when we write down, we're talking to ourselves, pop that down. I love jazz music. I love chocolate. I love really strong coffee. Pop that down. My personal actor brand. What's your personal actor brand? I talked a little bit about this yesterday. I am sometimes hired to be like construction worker or car driver, or there's certain demographics that you fit in. The way you look fits into certain demographics. Now, that might not necessarily be correct, but sometimes those are the things that you tend to be hired for. And sometimes you might want to double down on that by having your marketing materials, your headshots, your show reels to reflect that. So you're hired more for those roles. It doesn't mean that you can have other headshots that go for other roles or make your own stuff in a different role. But sometimes you do have a type or a brand. Pop down here what you want your brand to be, what you want your brand to be. I sometimes put down here, I sometimes put down things like, do you know what, sometimes changes, but I sometimes put things like James Bond, quality, gentleman. Sometimes I put down genres of things like rom-com, or I generally do that sort of refers me in. I might put down things, people that I aspire, that I think are very, very good. Not aspire to be, but aspire to be more like. So there's people that have had successful careers that I might pop that down into your personal actor brand. And then write down what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday that was good? What happened good yesterday? What happened yesterday? Something great happened yesterday, wasn't there? Pop that down. And yesterday, did you say that you do something? Did you say that you do something yesterday? Pop down what that was. Don't beat yourself up if you didn't do it, but just pop down. Remind yourself what that was. If we're making a chain of things, did you say that I'll continue writing your script? Did you say that I would go on social media and engage with some new people? Did you do that? Pop that down on there. What did you do? Hi, Hermione. Hi, Lena. Nice to see you. Thank you, Lena. I'm grateful for you being here. Thank you. That's lovely of you. Thank you. And today, what are you going to do today? Today, you're going to do one thing. What are you going to do today? What are you going to do today? Is there something you're going to do today? This is different from your task below. I've been asked about that, actually. It's different from the task below. The task below is a task that you need to achieve, like doing your headshots or something else. Today, you will do this one thing. Might be something more spiritual, or it might be something towards your goal, or it might be something different, like not drinking, not smoking, eating healthily. It might be something different. So they're slightly different things. The tasks down below are tasks that you can tick off. And today is going to be great. Why is today going to be great? I've got so many things to do today. It's going to be a great day today. It's exciting. Right, and tomorrow, what are you going to do tomorrow? Is there something that you've got on? Now, maybe if you're doing this with me, and I hope you are, you're doing a 4-day sprint. Today, you're going to start your sprint. I'm going to start my 4-day sprint in what I'm doing. Are you writing something? Are you putting stuff together? I'm going to ask some of you later on Instagram if you want to share what those things are. So tomorrow I'm going to continue that. So what we do is we're going to create this chain for these 4 days. If you're doing it like that, you might be doing something else. You might be writing your own project. You might be putting something together. It will encourage us to do this every day and keep that motivation, get going in the morning. Because sometimes when you start something, if you start something, even if you don't want to, it's quite easy to finish it. If you start the diary in the morning just by doing I'm grateful for, sometimes you get through to the end. You start writing, sometimes you write 5 pages. Right. Visualize completing your ideal job. Visualize something that means a lot to you finishing. Visualize it starting. Visualize receiving that award. Visualize getting that job. Visualize walking up on stage and accepting that Oscar. Visualize getting that phone call. I've landed that role in that film that I went for. Pop that down, write down what that is. Making that out into the world, writing it down, making it something actually helps. Tick that box. You've done that for today. Do something that makes someone else feel special. If you can, do something today that makes someone feel special. You might want to note down, oh, I'm going to do this today. I'm going to phone someone today. I'm going to send an email to someone today. Pop that down there and tick that box. Come back to that and tick that done box if you do that today. Nice thing to do. And it makes you feel good. It's a selfish thing in many ways. It makes you feel good. I am giving up. Are you giving something up for something else? Are you giving something up that you don't mind giving up for something to achieve that you want? What is that? Are you giving something up for something better? I mean, I said it before, don't give up chocolate. Why would you do that? Don't give up chocolate. Give up something bad. Unless you're on a diet, then you could just move to 90% chocolate or cacao nibs. You know, you could do that. What are you giving up? Right, I'm going to go down the right-hand side. Exercise. If some of you got my catch-up video, my backup video on the Insta Live yesterday on Instagram stories, exercise. 2 people that I really recommend. Joe Wicks on YouTube and oh, I haven't even written it down. And Crushed by Andrew on Instagram and on YouTube, I think he is, at Crush Gym in West Hollywood. Brilliant, brilliant HIIT training. Both of them do great videos. Both of them do great workouts. Andrew does some really good lives. Hi, Andrew. I don't know Andrew. I've just been to his classes and they are brutal. Read a script with someone. Read a script with someone. Can you read a script with someone today? Do that. Even if it's a monologue and you read it yourself. If you're on Wheel Audition, I hope you are on Wheel Audition. Please read with someone else every day. It really helps. It really helps. Chocolate is necessary, Salah. It absolutely is. Improve your memory. Reading actually helps improve your memory. Improve your memory is important because you don't always have a massive teleprompter to help you. They actually said, can you learn the script, please? And it was a really thick script. So I was like, oh my God. So I did my best. Always good to have a backup, as we found out on yesterday. I want to give a shout out as well to Hermione for being so amazing yesterday. Thank you. You were amazing yesterday. We got a backup on Insta and I really, really appreciate that for Insta stories. 5 minutes social media. I want to clarify this as well a little bit, please. It's not don't go on social media. We all need to be on social media. It's actually part of our job. What I do with this is 5 minutes social media helps us be proactive and do the right things on social media. So it's don't browse, don't endlessly scroll through other people's stuff without engaging in that. I think what we want to be doing, we want to be proactively engaging in stuff, commenting, building our brand, and then getting on with other stuff. If it is your day and you are improving your Instagram, if you are doing your social media for your task for the day, of course you do more than 5 minutes. It's not about that. It's about not endlessly scrolling for the sake of it because it's not good for your mental health. But if you are engaging with people, if you are proactively social networking, if you're posting your own stories, that is proactive. It's not a bad thing. So yeah, I just wanted to pick up on that because I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's also saying it's a good thing if you're building your brand to be doing that every day, which is why the box is there to tick it. So yeah, Lena, Lena was doing 5 minutes on, 1 hour off. Yeah, so you don't spend the whole day on social media and then just doing 5 minutes and then doing something else and then coming back to it. It's a really good way to engage. It's not necessarily good for everyone. Lena tried it, and yeah, let us know how it got on, Lena. Let us know how it got on. Right, okay, important task. What is your important task today? Are you doing our challenge 4-day sprint? In which case, write down the first step. We're going to run to a big mountain in the distance. We're going to take that first step. What is that? What's your first step? What's your most important task? Pop that down. What's the most important task? If you're writing something, and I gave you a suggestion of maybe a line, stop, this is what happened. Write that first line. Get that pencil or pen on that paper, that first line. And your secondary task, what are they? Do you have people to phone? Do you have people to engage with? What are those things? What are those things? Do that. Just 2. This isn't a to-do list. That can be separate. This is 3 things. If you don't achieve anything else, that one thing, that most important task, what's that? It might be go to the doctors. You know, that might be your most important task for the day. That is different, as I said today. Today I will say I'll do this one thing. Your most important task, what do you have? It's not do the washing. That's not what it is. Right, at the end of the day, we're going to put this by our bed or wherever we go to sleep, and 3 wonderful things that happen today. It might go in our bag for if we're going away or something like that, but something I learned today, and tomorrow will be great because. Tomorrow will be great because. Right, would anyone like to come and say hello? We've got a few. Oh my God, there's loads of waves coming up here. So yeah, really appreciate you being here. Really appreciate you sticking with this. I absolutely believe this will make a huge difference if you manage to stick to 30 days. And it's difficult. It's difficult. So well done for sticking with it so far. Well done. For all of those who are catching up, we get a huge number of people catching up in America. Thank you, West Coast mainly. Thank you for doing that. Stick with this every single day. It's good to set a time and do it at a time. So let's have a look. See if someone like to see. Would anyone like to come in? Do you want to give me a wave if you'd like to come in? We're done now for the day if you want to head off and do that. But if you want to stick around, we're going to say hello to a few people. And let's see what this. Sam's not dressed yet. No, that would be like Jamie. Jamie coming in. Anyone want to say hello? Got a few people. Do you want to, Lena, you'd like to come in? We're not judging you, Nick. That's not falling off the wagon. You don't have to do it every day, but doing it at 10:30 is amazing. You went, oh, I forgot. And then you did it during the day. That is really, really brilliant. Anyone want to come in? I'm not really sure who'd like to come in. I'm going to have a little look down here. Anyone like to come in on the Insta? Let me know so I don't invite someone in when they haven't got any top on like I did Jamie. Sorry, JD. Lena's going to do something that would normally frighten her. Yeah, face the fear. That is a brilliant thing. Some people say the good stuff happens on the edge of our comfort zone. If something frightens you, that is on the edge of your comfort zone. Yeah, when you step out on stage, when you step out, it's frightening. But when you go out, that's one of the best experiences you can have. It's magical. Some of those things come. Right. Lena, let's see if you can come in. You can tell us about your social media exploits. Oh, declined. Jamie requested again. Jamie, you came in once already. You can come in again. See what he says. Can't do it. Lena says, can't do it today, but I can this week. Hey, JD.
Morning, Rich.
Hey. No one else requested. I appreciate you. Thank you.
I appreciate you. How was shooting? Tell us, how did it go?
Well, for anyone who didn't see yesterday, yeah, it was great. I was shooting for Reed Lifting. It was a corporate video, essentially training stuff. And I get that sort of thing quite a lot, sort of bread and butter work, really. I was hosting. So I was being a builder talking about their lifting equipment, and it went very well. As I mentioned, we had a huge teleprompter. I don't know if any guys here or any people here have had any experience doing hosting and presenting, and sometimes you get up to a job and you don't have, you don't have any script. You have a script before, and you just have a camera. But when you do live stuff or studio stuff, you quite often have the teleprompter, so you have the words there, and it's pre-scripted in advance. Just a different skill, and I really like doing that sort of stuff. So that's something I do. How did you get on? How are you getting on with your? Are you doing a sprint? Are you doing a task? Are you doing something this week?
I am doing a sprint. I was actually talking to Sam about it on Twitter. I think it was yesterday or the day before. So I know we've been actually talking about it for a little while, but I'm like, okay, showreel scenes are getting done. So my sprint is I've got 3 and a backup scene that I'm going to have written by the end of this sprint. If I do that faster than I think I will, then I'm going to cast them and start booking locations and crew.
Brilliant. Putting that line in the sand helps, doesn't it? Because you've said you've been doing this for a while. I talked to you a long time ago and you said, I'm going to do this soon. When lockdown's over, I'm going to get round to it.
Right.
So you said now.
Right.
Why not now? Why not you? Why not now?
I've actually got stuff written, but I need to pull out the scenes that I want to use and either rewrite them or just write something. But it's always like I say I'm going to do it, and then time happens and things happen. So like I've got a self-tape today that I'm going to do, which is on my task, which is due tomorrow, but I'm going to do that today. That's my day task.
Great. Always do it early.
Right. And then I'm gonna start on that sprint, and I feel like I can do that achievably in 4 days. I can.
Brilliant.
It's not even like I feel like I can do that.
You can do it. Sometimes you need that. Sometimes we need that to do it. And having that 4 days is, but no one's telling us what to do. There's no teacher. Right. There's no.
Time is irrelevant in lockdown.
Especially right now. But that's inspiring for you saying you do that, because I know that you were talking about that quite a long time ago now, and it still hasn't happened. And time goes by. Time goes by quick this year. It's been a weird year for all of us. So I'm like, it's happening now. It's happening now because it needs to happen before the end of the year. So, and what I was saying with Sam as well, like Sam said, what can I do? And I said, look at what you want or need, like in life or your career. So for me, I was like, I want more opportunities. Therefore, I want to have a better showreel. Therefore, for the sprint, I'm going to write the scenes, get them cast, get them crewed, get them made. But the actual sprint task is to write them. And then the stretch task is to do that other stuff so that by, early December, I can have them shot and start editing them. That is inspiring.
So that's kind of how I'm doing that.
Well done, you. And, well done, you. And I want to tell everyone what you did previously, because you had a showreel, actually, didn't you, before? And then you added in, you did a section, I think it was for a monologue competition or something. And if you want to check out JD's We Audition profile or his website, he's got a very good website, actually. Tell everyone what your website address is.
It's jdhunt.co.uk.
Of course it is. I didn't know it was Jamie or JD Hunt, but he did a short monologue, which was just you wrote it and did it for a competition. And it was so, the essence of it was so on brand for not only that time, but just for that moment and his emotion. It came across on the camera so well. And that ended up on your showreel, didn't it? And that was something you did for a competition. You filmed yourself. It was at home, but there was something great in that, and I have no doubt that will get you work. There's no doubt about that. And that was done for a deadline. That was done for a competition. So check that out, if anyone. It's a really, really moving piece.
You guys did the live with Lucy Lennox, but told us about the competition, which was how I found out about it and thought, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to write something. I'm going to perform it. I'm going to get it in for that deadline.
And JD won. You won. Smashed it. Yeah, you won the whole thing. You were like, I don't even know if I'm going to be accepted into it. And it's like, nah, that's really good. And then you won. Yeah, that's unbelievable.
You just never know, though. I mean, there was so much awesome work in it as well. There were like, I think 150 people that entered. Like, so crazy. It was absolutely crazy. And my grateful task today as well, I did write it down. I'm just going to, because it's big We Audition shout out. I was talking about like having admin to do. I realized that I was on the cusp of a deadline for something where I needed a headshot that had a plain background. So at 1 a.m., when I normally sink into my life admin, I put out a community request on We Audition to see if anybody could Photoshop a headshot for me. And 2 people, Lewis and Gary, like I literally just sent it and said, how much would it be? Can you do it? They just did it and sent it back to me. And they were people that replied to my community request, and I messaged them. So big shout out. Thank you. We Audition community right there.
That's so lovely to know. Thank you so much. I don't know these things happen without you telling me. So thank you so much. Every day there's so much going on. I used to sort of check up and there's just so much happening. I can't. Wow.
Right. You and the normal folks were asleep, you know. It was like me and in the UK that were awake.
Most bookings get happen instantly. Almost, I'd probably say 99% of bookings happen just with people booking someone that's online all the time. So if you're a pro member and you're online, you've got your beacon on, that's how most people get booked. Those community requests are obviously working.
Right. Reasons to sign up, because, you know, that's like $10 a month. That probably would have cost me somebody quoted me like $50.
What?
So I was like, right there, that's a $40 saving, you know, and editing a headshot and working on scripts. And I've made back so much more. We Audition plug.
Yeah.
Sign up.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not doing this to make We Audition plugs, but yes, thank you. That's so nice of you. And
no, I mean, but you know, I'm not even doing it to be like plug JD, but it's just true. That's just truth.
So you've said it out loud to the world that you're going to do your sprint 4 days. You're going to write that scene. You're going to put it together. You've got a stretch goal as well.
Three scenes.
Three. Oh my gosh! Sorry, I thought one scene. 3 scenes. But that's good. 3 short scenes which you can put together to shoot. Amazing. If anyone else is doing that, say it out loud. Put it on your bit of paper. Saying it out loud is something that you can hold yourself accountable to, or someone else can hold yourself accountable to. So, absolutely brilliant. I might check back in with you on Friday, or maybe Saturday, to see how you got on. Actually, that would be good.
For sure. I'll be here.
Nice I'll be here. I'm going to say goodbye. Let everyone get on now.
Right, and if anybody does need any help, inspiration, like Rich said, slide into my DMs. Happy to help. Happy to, you know, throw ideas out there.
He's amazing. Thank you for being here, JD. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Rich. Have a great day. Have a great day.
Bye. Bye. I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to go on too much for you guys. You've been wonderful already. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this. Well done. Stick to what you said you do today. Stick to what you said you do tomorrow. Let's start this sprint, and I will be checking in with some of you guys during this week. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being amazing. Goodbye.